this week, the reading is going to be about the 12 zodiac signs, of course, but I'm going to take the moon phase in consideration. So, which is the solar eclipse, the new moon in Virgo, sun entering Libra, the autumn equinox as well, and Mars entering Scorpio. If you hear a little noise behind me, it's my dog Gypsy. Sometimes she needs attention, especially when I'm recording. She wants all the attention in the world. So I will start with Aries all the way down to Pisces. So stay tuned to listen to what I have to say about your zodiac sign. So let me start with Aries. So Aries, the eclipse in Virgo may highlight habits of routine that you need to let go of. What used to satisfy you or be aligned with you is doing all the opposite right now. With Mars entering Scorpio, there's hidden fears and intense emotion that may resurface for you. You may feel more driven, but also a little bit more sensitive this week, Aries. So use this time to detox, meditate, maybe journaling, and remove what doesn't serve. Be honest with yourself and what you truly, truly, truly want. And try to channel this energy, this intense energy, and put it all into creativity. I think it's going to serve you this week. Now, Taurus. Relationship will take the center stage for you guys. Libra's energy will push you to seek harmony and fairness, also balance. And with Mars and Scorpio, you may feel more passionate, but a little more possessive. So, and that's in love. So, with a loved one. So just watch out for that, because it's okay to be a bit possessive, but being too possessive, could create some discomfort. So what you should do is aim for open communication in your partnership and use Libra, which is balance, to resolve conflicts. Explore deeper intimacy, so get creative there, and don't ignore your emotional needs. Gemini, the eclipse may bring closure around communications. So maybe communication with your loved ones, with friends, but maybe something that was not finished. So you need to start communicating and speak with conversation that were left dead, let's say. So Libras influence you and may ask you to balance yourself between yourself and others. So have some balance. Don't become introverted or too extroverted. Finish your old project, clear misunderstanding, use the eclipse energy to release what no longer is useful in your belief or in learning structures as well. So be intentional about what you commit to. Now, Cancer, we know we are emotional. I'm a Cancer myself, but what's happening right now is that our emotional and sensitive side will be heightened. So by the eclipse and the moon phase. So with Mars in Scorpio, you guys, you may feel more protective or on the defensive. Blame it on the moon, or very tuned into undercurrent relationship. So balance between closeness and personal boundaries may be a theme for you guys, Cancer. Practice self-care always. Be more vulnerable, but also set boundaries as well. Use your intuition always. And if something feels off, well, follow your intuition, guys, and let go of emotional baggage this week that's been lingering from the past. It's going to serve you. Leo, this is a time of transformation related to your share self. So what you're sharing to others, your resources, your deeper motivations. The eclipse may trigger revelation around what you truly value, which is awesome. So there's some work to be done over here in the subconscious mind. Libra arrival may also bring focus on your public image and your relationship. So Leo, you are pressed to channel your passion into creativity or even financial work. Be honest with yourself about your goals. Rebrand if needed. And also use your energy to serve something bigger than self, if possible. Virgo, big week for Virgo. Eclipse is in your sign. A new moon solar eclipse just passed. So identity, self-image, life directions are in flux. So Libra entering brings relief or shifts towards partnership. And Mars in Scorpio asks you to dig deeper and confront what's hidden. Take this as a rebirth opportunity. Trust your new instincts. Let go of self-criticism. Realize what kind of person you want to be moving forward. And use Libra's grace to seek meaningful collaborations. Libra, as Sun enters your sign, you will feel more visible, more in the spotlight. It's a time for new beginnings, for stepping into balance, asserting your personal values and your sense of justice. Mars in Scorpio may stir passionate or friction in relationships. So be aware, embrace self expression, be authentic, be yourself. Use this time to assert your need, especially in a relationship context. Change whatever doesn't resonate with you anymore. Seek harmony, but don't suppress your honest feelings. And Scorpio. So Scorpio, Mars is entering your sign. Means you're gonna have an increase of energy, an increase of drive. It's gonna get intense this week for you guys. So the eclipse in Virgo may touch the way you serve your health, your daily routines, and there may be hidden parts of yourself that may resurface, maybe something that you need to do some work on. So use your power for transformation, your inner transformation, your work transformation. Use it for healing, boundary purposes, and don't be afraid to go deep, beautiful Scorpio. And watch for emotional burnout. Ground yourself, not only physically, but also spiritually. Sagittarius. So you may shift into shared resources. So meaning intimacy, maybe psychologically, patterns. The eclipse in Virgo encourages you to let go of control. So if you've been controlling, just try to let go of control. Libra brings external interactions, maybe justice in relational or financial matters. Be open, be more vulnerable, release old karmic debts that may linger there, seek fairness, and when dealing with others, be optimistic, guys, and put your faith ahead instead of your fear. Capricorn. So Capricorn, the eclipse could bring changes related to your career, your public life, or even what you stand for. So Libra will help you balance between personal and professional this week. Mars in Scorpio might trigger some ambition and some competition as well. So stay focused. Use this shift for your public image. Align more with your authentic self. Collaborate if it's possible, and lead with integrity. Aquarius, changes in learning, changes in communication. The eclipse in Virgo could demand clarity in what you believe. So maybe you've been asking yourself some question in what you believe and how you share ideas. Libra asks you to balance between your own worldview and others' perspectives. So maybe you'll be more listening to others the way they see things, and you're going to take it in instead of being set in your own ways. And be curious. Let go of rigid belief. If needed, speak up. Use communication as a tool for connection and not for comparison. And perhaps engage in writing, teaching, or even social causes. And not the least, Pisces, the last sign I will be reading today. Internal transformation for you guys. It talks about healing, deeper spiritual work, emotional work. So the eclipse in Virgo may feel challenging a little bit for you guys, pushing you to deal with the practical side of life, health, services, boundaries. But Libra brings balance in your relationship and in your day-to-day life. So between yourself and also between others. Mars in Scorpio intensifies insight into what's hidden, which is beautiful. So there's a lot of spiritual work at play in what's inside of you. So, this week, try to practice like compassion for yourself, but also for others. Let go of illusion. Use spiritual tools like meditation, therapy, Reiki, if needed. And if you need to say no this week, and seek beauty and peace in your environments. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week with a different type of reading.